Do you guys remember these little like elastic rubber band stuff? Yeah, me too.
No one uses them anymore.
But why is that the case?
Loom bands took the world by storm and were at the time the newest way children can have fun, literally anywhere.
But then they just disappeared. And in today's video we're gonna find out why these small little things aren't around anymore. Be sure to subscribe.
Loom bands have been around for longer than you might think.
In 2010, Cheung Chun Ng filed a patent for an elastic toy at the United States Patent and Trademark Office. In an interview with YouTube, he stated the following.
One day I came home from work and I saw that my two daughters were making rubber band bracelets.
We thought our dad was just being super nosy, but we thought, hey, like this is just us two and not something that you could partake in.
I wanted to impress them that dad can do the same thing, that's cool. But I realized that my fingers were too big. It's difficult to link the small rubber bands from one to another.
Despite this, NG struggled to promote his loom as his customers just didn't understand how to use the product. Let's just say he lost a lot of money. But then, learning from his mistakes, NG began making YouTube tutorial videos which explained how his unique creation would work, and only then did his idea begin to attract certain people's attention. For example, in the summer of 2012, he received his first store orders from a toy retailer called Learning Express Toys. When his sales gradually began to pick up, other stores saw this as an opportunity to make lots of money. As of August 2013, 600 retailers were selling these bands at a price of around £12 to £14. So at this point, loom bands were the most popular thing. Every kid had one of these. But what could have hit them so hard that made them just lose this popularity it had gained? Let's talk about this. Loom bands weren't all fun and games. Many accidents happened because of them. For example, there was a news article about a 7-year-old boy who was accidentally hit in the face by a loom band by his older brother. The boy was left blinded in his left eye. It was because of these many accidents that schools across the globe began banning them. If you thought that was bad, wait until I tell you this. Research showed that a charm of loom bands contained a cancer-causing chemical that had more than the legal amount, which was 0.1%, and the loom bands had 40%. Many stores such as The Entertainer began withdrawing them from their sales, as they stated the following. It was brought to our attention that loom charms purchased from one of our stores may contain banned phthalates. At The Entertainer, children's safety is our #1 priority, so as a precautionary measure, we have removed all loom charms from sale with immediate effect whilst we conduct a full investigation. This was one of the many problems the bands faced and is just a factor of their downfall. When schools began banning the bands, this took a lot of attention away from them, as previously people would use them in school, but now they would have to wait until they got home. It also got very repetitive, like you would have all these crazy ideas, and once you've done all of them, you would have no idea what else to do. It came down to the point where eventually no one was talking about them anymore. YouTube videos on these slowly began to stop coming out, as obviously the videos weren't going to get as many views as they did before. Most kids also just grew out of them, and people just got bored. Most things that blow up go back down eventually. Take the example of fidget spinners. These were once the greatest little toy to spin, but how long has it been since you've heard someone even talk about them?
It's a similar story with loom bands. When schools began banning them because they felt they were a distraction and possibly dangerous, and the YouTube videos just stopped coming out, people just forgot about them. I hope I answered this question in a quality way. If you guys did enjoy this new type of video, consider subscribing.